Before you take your life as you think you must do, will you read this letter I wrote to you? I know you spent the last few weeks writing your own in the form of a goodbye, maybe an explanation to your loved ones as to why, but it's your time to listen. What's one more minute before your decision? There are some things you need to know before you decide it's time to go. Before you take your life, will you close your eyes and remember the little child playing with sticks? She wouldn't want you to forget her. She didn't think you would make it this far, the future unknown, but she imagined what she would be like older and grown. And I know what you were thinking. Remembering you as a child doesn't save you from sinking. In fact, doesn't make you feel worse, not being the woman you as a child would have been proud with to converse. But that's the point, is it not? You have so much more to prove. Don't you realize you would be killing her and her dreams too? And what about the old woman you could be? Gray hairs with grandchildren on her lap. You would be killing her before she even has the chance to breathe. Think about your pain, the tears, the scars, the shame. Did you think your body buried would eliminate the pain? It will stay alive. It will be on the walls, stained on the carpet floors. Don't you want it all to be clean before you turn and shut the door? Maybe give the air some more laughter after leaving it with all of your sadness. Give your corpse some smile lines and memories before leaving it with all this badness. Think about the people who love you. And I know you're rolling your eyes, for other people shouldn't be the reason you do not want to die. But think about how much you have failed at loving them. It's not the fact that you are loved, but loving others that might save you from within. Death has lost its beauty if we do not first live, and life has lost its beauty if we do not first love. I don't think you can ever force yourself to belong, but you can find pockets of peace along the way once you realize there are more versions of you that have be let out. Before you take your life, will you take a moment to think? You have shampoo left in the shower, some face wash in the sink. Won't that go to waste? What about the food in the fridge you have yet to taste? There's a nagging inside of you, longing for something, and it's causing this dread, something you don't think you will ever find until you are dead. So why don't you live like you're going to be gone, treasuring every moment so you may feel more strong, for a life that is hard to live is better than no life at all. Before you take your life, will you remember to call every person you've ever shared a laugh with? I promise if you do that, you will forget why life is something you wanted to miss. Before you take your life, can you step outside of yourself? Look at the trees, the sun, listen to the voice of someone else, all this beauty you don't let yourself see, stuck with blinders on. Even here now while you're listening to me, there is an old couple dancing, a child dancing in the rain. Don't you think there is more to life than letting it drain? I know you want a purpose in your pain, but if you ever stop to consider that your purpose might be your pain, that sadness is a gift, not so you may have an excuse to drown in your tears, but so that you may be an example of triumph for others as you swim to the pier. Before you take your life, can you make it one more day, and always one more day?